What's up, people? So the last section I just filmed, which was probably an hour and a half ago now, in Kawasaki Station. The Super Pizarro book off in Kawasaki Station is packed, it's hot, and there just wasn't anything really there for me. It's quite overpriced, being right in the I don't want to say a tourist trap, but a busy part of the city. So I've come out, still in Kawasaki effectively, but out away from the main city, and we're going to the Super Pizarro book off that was the very first one we went to when me and Nadine visited Japan, Tokyo last year. We actually came back here twice, and there it is in all its glory. So yeah, I've come back here. It's only like 2 stops from Kawasaki, the main station. I had some success here last time, and it seems to be a little bit more cheaper than the main city. So probably going to do what I did in the last one, which is show a bit to you guys, and then I'll probably switch my camera off so that I can do some proper hunting effectively. It can be a bit difficult trying to film and look at stuff. I noticed that in the last shot. I was going to try and change the way I did my YouTube videos, but I don't know, this just kind of works. I was going to try and do little clips and throw bits and pieces together with some music in the background, but I kind of prefer this, and it makes the videos a little bit longer. So yeah, we are at book off Super Pizarro number 3. I'm not sure what this is going to be like now. I think I'm walking through the car park, but I don't think you can actually get out this way, so I'm going to have to make my way across somewhere. So let's get in there and see what we can find. As I mentioned in my video from last year, some of the prices on these are just stupidly cheap. I'm going to be looking to get Nadine a few little presents. Obviously this video will go out well after she's got her gifts. Well, this is a massively disappointing turn of events, peeps. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on here, but all the toy section is been dismantled. There's a few little cabinets in that, but for the most part, the toy section's gone. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys, but as you can see, all the toy section has been cordoned off. This is yeah, this is disappointing. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but we're not allowed down there. Got peppers? Hey. Arigato. Thank you, ma'am. What is up, guys? One thing I can say about today is I'm bloody knackered. I've not had any sleep. It's about 5 o'clock now in the afternoon here. I've done a good, pretty much, I don't know, it's got to be coming on well over 24 hours since I've been awake. Yeah, I woke up at 5:30 yesterday morning in the UK, so yeah, I've hit the 24-hour mark, but the hunt keeps me going. It's been a little bit of a bust so far, unfortunately, as you've seen, but I'm off to my 4th book of Super Bazaar in an area called Omori, M-O-M-O-R-I. It is more in the city, Tokyo. Let's get across this light. So yeah, I'm just heading in now. I'm going to be there in about 5 minutes. I think I've been to this one. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I've got another 4 minutes. I'm sure we went to this one. The last one was a real disappointment because that was the first one I went to last year when we went to Tokyo. And as you see, they're doing something with the toy area. I think they're refurbing it, or there was all yellow tape up. I don't know. I might go back there later next week. But my plan for today was to try and get to 4 or 5 Super Bazaar book-offs, and this is going to be number 4. And although I'm not stacked with gear, I found some cool stuff. I might, because it's still quite early, I might head into the city. Marusan have got a pop-up shop in Shibuya, so I might go there and see if I can pick up a couple of nice kaijus. Don't know, I'm gonna have a little think. I'm running on empty at the minute. I have eaten, but my legs are absolutely killing me, and it is really cold as well. It's about 5 degrees at the minute. It has stopped raining, which is good. I do have an umbrella. I did purchase an umbrella for about £3. There's millions of umbrellas in Tokyo, and they're just everywhere. Every 7-Eleven and that sells them. One thing I've got to say, anyone who's watching this, if you come to Japan, make sure you have get yourself a good power bank. It's essential, not just for your phone, but if you're vlogging. Obviously my GoPro, I've been charging in between stations. It's been fantastic. And also for charging your Wi-Fi device, because you probably will get a Wi-Fi device. So yeah, that's just some recommendations for me. I got mine from Argos. It was 30 quid, and it's very, very good. So yeah, let's get to the next Super Bazaar book off. I've already hit up some Gachapon this morning, but there is some in here. I don't recognise this book off bazaar, the Ultraman. I'm not sure if I've been to this one. Or lots of card playing. Let's have a little look. This is in kind of like in the main city of Tokyo, which normally means the prices are higher. But we'll wait and see. Lots of anime figures. I do sell these now. If anyone's interested, I do sell a lot of these. Dragon Ball Z ones, all of these I've got in stock, a lot of them. I don't know why. I feel like I didn't go to this one. I'm not sure if I did. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm here now, so let's see what we can find. This is really cool. Again, lots of anime. really seen anything too interesting yet. Lots of girls' toys. Cayman Rider, plenty of it. Plenty of Cayman Rider dip bins as well, but nothing from me. It's not my cup of tea. Cayman Rider. What we got here? Some Kaijus. What's this? Common Ultraman stuff mostly. Gamora's nice. Just to show you the extent of these shops. Trainers, musical instruments, gaming, records, books, all sorts. We're in the gaming section again. Super Famicom, loose carts, N64. I think that was that game I just bought, wasn't it? I think it was, yeah. So I paid 900 yen for it in the box. That's what I'm saying. When you come closer to the city, you tend to pay a bit more of a premium. Nearly 30 quid. See, I told you about Street Fighter. Look, it's a bit rough, and it's just a cart, but 900 yen. What we got here? That's cool. Have a look at the gals and the gamma as well. Yeah, thank you. Oh, mama. fam. Yeah. Yeah. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's been a really hectic day today. As you would have seen in the video, I got around to 4 super bizarre book offs. It was going to be, I was going to do 5, but I decided to change, and I went off into Akihabara and went to Mandarake Koku. So it's been a lot. I've been up for 30 hours. It's a lot, and let me tell you something. If you ever plan on coming to Japan and you want to do toy hunting or game hunting or trainer, retro clothing, records, whatever it might be, because Japan's got it all, plan what you're doing and be prepared, because it can be a lot of walking, especially if you're going to go to like book offs and hard offs and hobby offs, because a lot of them are outside of Tokyo or you know, in the suburbs. They're not on top of stations, they're not on top of train stations and stuff. So yeah, it was a really interesting day. It was a little bit of a hit and miss day, I'd say. The first Super Bizarre book off I was really pleased with. I found some really cool bits, unusual bits as well. And then as the day went on, I went to Kawasaki, and it was poor. It was really poor. And then it was hot as well. I was just getting it's cold. Tokyo's cold at the minute. It's like 6 degrees, but all the shops are just blasting the heat in. And when you've been out in the cold and then you come into the hot, and you just like, when you've been walking, you just start sweating, and I can't film, and I'm all uncomfortable. It's just, yeah, it's not good. But the 3 other super bizarre book offs that I went to weren't that good, and one of them was really disappointing, because one of them was the one that we went to first last year, and they seemed to be doing some sort of toy revamp in the toy section, and it was all, I think I got some footage. Obviously I won't know until I've edited this video, but they had like yellow barrier tape up saying do not enter, and I was well disappointed. I was well gutted. And yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a grueling day, but I found some nice bits, and I'm just going to quickly run through them. And I'm due to go Nakano Broadway tomorrow, and I need to have a shower. I've eaten, I've built up my energy a little bit, but I need to have a shower and rest these legs for a good probably 7 or 8 hours at least, I'd say, which is what I normally get sleep. It's quite late here now in Japan. I think it's like nearly 9 o'clock at night. So, and I was up yesterday morning at 5:30 in the UK. So yeah, it's like 30 hours or something nearly. But yeah, some good finds. So let's talk about the first shot. Some of the things I caught on camera, some of the things I didn't, because it is hard to film and hunt at the same time, because the way I do things is point of view, POV, and I talk at the same time. I don't, a lot of YouTubers film and then they do the recording of their voice after. I don't want to do that. I just want to talk when I'm there in the action. And this was one of the things, I'm sure I got this on camera. There's no record in this, it is just the sleeve, and the guy did tell me that in the shop as well. 400 yen, couple of quid. It's lovely. It's got Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Gamera, Spectraman. Yeah, it's
just really cool, and I thought for a couple of quid it displayed well. This was a weird find. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I believe it holds cards, trading cards, but it's from 1976. Obviously King Kong, fantastic artwork. Has got a sticker on it, which I might be able to get off without damaging it. That was a little bit more. That was about 800 yen, which is still not a lot really. Again, I just thought just fantastic artwork, so really pleased with that. I picked up a few keshi, 300 yen each. Not sure if these are vintage or modern, because they keep just churning out gachapons and stuff. And talking of gachapon keshis, this is my first gachapon of the year. Godzilla, it was 300 yen. It's got Gigan, Mothra and Godzilla white versions in. I've got a keshi jar indoors, so these all just go in my keshi jar. I've got Megalon, Varan, which I think is probably one of the coolest. Again, I don't know if these are vintage or modern. One of the War of the Gargantuans, Mogira and Mothra in butterfly form. And then I also picked this up. So I've got the modern version of this. This is a guy from Tiger Mask, the wrestling anime. His name's Piranha, I think, or Piranhian or something. And I've got the 2002 Tomy version of him in my collection. And I don't know how old this is. It's got some writing on the back, which Japanese kids tend to do, or they certainly used to back in the day. They used to write stuff on the boots usually. He was a little bit expensive. I say a little bit expensive. When you look at him, you think, oh, he was 1800 yen, which is, I think, about £9 or something. And I just thought he looked really cool, and I thought, because I already had one, I've never even seen Tiger Mask. I should probably watch it. It's probably really good. And then one of my other finds, I've mentioned I want to get some Super Famicom games for the artwork to put in display in my toy room. And this one made sense. It was marked up at 1200. It actually came out at 900 because there's a 300 yen thing off. I didn't realise that. But it's got Godzilla. It's like a sports soccer game. Godzilla, Kamen Rider, Ultraman's behind this sticker, Gundam, and then King Ghidorah's on the side, and a few other characters. Pretty nice box. What's 900 yen like? I think it's like a £5 or something. So it's not a lot at all. And then, like I said, it wasn't the greatest day, so I decided to change it up a little bit, and I went into Akihabara and I went to Mandarake Koku. And I got a little bit of footage there. I didn't go too crazy because I did a big video on it last year when I went, so I got some short clips of some of the stuff that was there. And I bought a couple of nice Sofubis. So, oh, one of them's dropped, but the first one is Gauss. This is a Marmot 1996 Gauss. He was 7,000 yen. He's got a few scuffs and that, but you know, he's sort of nearly 30 years old. So, yeah, pleased with him. And then to go with Gauss, I've got a Marusan Gamera, and this is my first like proper Gamera Sofubi. I've got like Bandai's and stuff like that, and some X Pluses, but not like a Marusan or anything like that. This is I believe this is a reissue anyway, from what I understand from one of my friends. I think it's about 2006 maybe. I just really like the gold paint, and I just thought it was cool, and it wasn't that expensive. I think the two of them together, I got the tax back. Again, tips for Japan, if you don't know, you come in, there's a lot of shops that do tax free, so you pay for the item. If it's over 5,000 yen, which is about £27, you pay for the item and then you get 10% back. So I ended up getting like 1,500 yen back. Not a huge amount of money, but it's nice to just get anything back. You have to pay up front, and then they give you the cash, the tax back in cash. I guess it's just the way, the legal side of it, because you get a little stamp in your passport and all that as well to do with the tax-free stuff. So yeah, overall it was a pretty good, I'd say it was a pretty good day. I'm absolutely shattered, but yeah, I think it was pretty productive. A little bit disappointed with a couple of shops, but listen, when you're in these parts of the world, it's no different to being in the UK. If you go to 3 or 4 town centres and go check out all the charity shops, you're going to get hit or miss. You're probably going to get a lot of miss in the UK, to be honest with you. I think it's just because how it was last year when I came, but things have changed. There's loads of Ultraman kaijus out there, and I don't need them. There's none I really need. I've got hundreds in stock of Ultraman kaijus and Ultramans themselves, so that's not something that I'm kind of really focusing on. I'm sort of looking at stuff a little bit more high end and unusual in regards to expanding my collection. So yeah, I was pleased. I'm pleased. I'm tired, definitely tired, but it's a good first day, and not too much crazy money spent. You know, I spent 25 odd quid on 30 odd quid on these little bits, and obviously, yeah, it's not like I've gone out and blasted 500-600 quid, and you know, I've got a nice amount of money with me, and I'm looking for some nice bits. I am looking for a particular Sofubi, a character called Taigan from Mirror Man. So he's like an elephant kaiju, half elephant, half tiger kaiju. And I regret not getting it last year. And it was in the Mandarake that I went to today. But it may show up, it may not. It's not a real hard Sofubi to find. I can get it online, but I'll probably have to pay up for it. I prefer to buy it in person. But we'll wait and see. It's early days. I've still got another 7 days here, and I'm going Nakano Broadway tomorrow. Again, there's just tons of gear there. I made the mistake of going Nakano last year. I'm not doing that again. So it is top of the list this time. I'm probably going to go into Koenji as well. To 2000 Toys. Grod was the other one. I did some videos on it last year. There's 3 or 4 little toy shops that sell some good stuff in Koenji, which is not far from Nakano. So guys, if you're watching this and you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because there's going to be a lot of videos coming out. I'm going to be putting out 1 a week from my Tokyo tour, Japan tour, over the coming months. So there's potentially going to be 15-20 videos, which is nice, and I'm looking forward to putting them together. And I hope you enjoy the videos, and let us know what you think, and if anyone knows, are these Keshi vintage or not, or are they modern? I'm not up on my Keshi. I know a few people that are. Theo from Slimehouse might be watching. He probably know. So yeah, guys, until the next video, which is going to be probably Nakano, I'll see you then.